Well, look at me. Just look at me. This is called life. This is called everyday living. This is called KJ is here this evening to talk to you about my life and what's going on in your life and to just shoot the shit, right? I mean, look at us, right? We're here. Hello, Donna. A sight for sore eyes. Well, a sight for sore eyes with you too, darling. Hello, Kim Nix. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you, says Kim Nix. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Let me say this up front, y'all. We're down here at the lake again. This is the last week of the year. OKJ is just, I want so much to be here 1 week a month for here to whatever. But Mr. Wayne has got a shoulder surgery on December the 6th. And to top it all off, we're bringing our baby home on December the 1st, this Sunday. I posted on the community wall. And this stream might blip in and out, and I apologize for that, but the Rays know I'm not going to go very long without getting in touch with all of you. Hello, Beach Lady. Hello, Stephanie Willow. Chris Arnett. Folks, it's been a great week so far. We got here last Friday. We've been out fishing for the last few days, and I was going to post some pictures of my latest catch, but that's all I ever seem to do because, y'all, when life hits OKJ on that boat with that reel going out in the water, and that big 4 to 5 pound blue catfish hits it, and I reel that bad boy in, oh, it's just a feeling, because I know we're going to eat him. We're going to eat them. We're not going to go, it's not going to go to waste or anything. It's old Tennessee girl. Waste not, want not. All right. Mr. Wayne torn rotator cuff. No, Kim, Mr. Wayne has been in the construction industry for over 40 plus years. And he's just wore himself out. He turned 71 November the 12th. And he's going to get his bionic shoulder. He's getting a reverse shoulder surgery. And just like I said, y'all, if y'all are expecting anything other than life talking about this today, then I guess you need to go find some other channel, because I'm telling you, the Rays are absolutely concerned. I know this and do care to hear that today we went up to Nashville to meet with all of them, the anesthesiologist, these social worker people that want to make sure that he's got a good caregiver and all of that. And we went through the meeting and all of that. And he's having reverse shoulder surgery. And, you know,
Won't have a rotator cuff no more.
he's not going, Wayne is in the background, y'all. He's not going to have a rotator cuff anymore. That's how far, when I go to hug Wayne, you can hear the crackling. It's sad because some nights when we're laying in bed, he'll try to lay on his back. And when we first got married, he'd do his arm like this and he'd get some relief. But for those that know Mr. Wayne does not take pain medicine or nothing. It's not that he's stubborn. He just doesn't do it. And he didn't actually take a prescription medication until he was 66 years old. Okay, he's 71 now. And he takes a low-grade blood pressure medicine, preemptive cholesterol, because I feed him like all that bacon grease and all that. I'm so mad at myself because we should be eating salads or, just chicken. But we do eat fish. But we eat a lot of steak. We eat a lot of beef. We had prime rib, brought down here to the lake where Wayne had actually cooked it and everything else. But let's get back to that, y'all. We had those consultations today. And life has a way of really kind of, you know, kicking you in your ass. Example. You want to hear an example? We get the paperwork, on the upcoming surgery, December 6th, and throughout the whole freaking paperwork, they're saying, well, when that blocker, they're going to block that pain. But when it wears off, it's going to be so damn painful. Just be patient, right? Well, my husband, he's a good old country boy, hardworking man. He isn't a wimp. He's hardworking. Many of the Rays know this. But he's going to have to be on pain medicine. He's going to have to do all this stuff. And they're telling me about this aftercare before he even gets started in physical therapy and all of that. And I'm just going to look at you, y'all. I don't like this idea because they told me 2 hours. 2 hours under the knife. I mean, he's going to be out. I don't like this being out shit, okay? I don't like that. I trust my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. But every time, he's had 2 knee replacement surgeries, and he's gone under the end, and everything's worked out, and that's what I hope it will happen. Bullseye says he needs to take it easy. It will help him heal. Susan Honecker says, Donna's so glad your mama is home. God bless. Donna says, I don't like it either, but Mr. Wayne will be kicking it in no time. And that's the positivity of this channel and all the people on here that have been here for so long. Y'all, we're everyday people. We're everyday people. Leanne Forsberg says, trust. We Rays are here for you both, and I love you all. I've loved you for so long, all of you, to even put up with me, to say, what the hell is she trying to do? I've always tried to do stuff with purpose, y'all. And life, absolutely the life that you have and I have, cannot be defined in the dictionary. The dictionary says that life is the condition that distinguishes matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. In other words, y'all, the existence of an individual, human being, or animal is life, according to the dictionary. But we know better, don't we? Psychology says it a little bit differently, and I'm just going to get this out of the way because life is what we're talking about here, y'all. I'm looking at you as if I was right there with you because I love you and I want to talk to you, all right? Meaning in life. Now hear me. I want you to hear me. Meaning in life refers to finding a sense of purpose and understanding that makes one's life what? What does it make one's life when you understand? It's significant. Your life is significant when you can understand. It involves contributing to something larger than oneself and experiencing what I've seen in all of the Rays on here, personal growth. And I can't sit here and get into the details of what your personal growth is. But I can tell you this right now, life is the everyday, knock down, drag out, give me a break. Everything's great. It's not great. The good, the bad, the ugly. And OKJ's living it. People want to say, well, okay, what is your income bracket? What do you have to offer this world? Let me tell you something, what I have to offer to this world. I have a heart, a true spiritual heart that cares very deeply about life. I care so much. So we spent several hours up there in Nashville getting, apprised of everything that's going to happen with his shoulder surgery. They go on to talk about, well, don't worry about it. We've got this cardiac nurse, man, who's top of the line telling us, don't worry about your husband getting addicted to opiates because studies have found within 7 to 14 days, if they're on opiates, they can't get addicted or it's a very low probability of it. And when she originally said they can't get addicted, I was like, that is not true because everyone's different. Everyone, y'all know it. You are the only you're ever going to be. Okay? If there was a field full of deer, all these deer out in the field, right? They all have something in common. They're all a breed of animal and all that. Human beings are absolutely originals. It's like seeing a different, and I don't even want to say animal. It's just a living thing out in a field. Every living thing is an original. And God made it so. And you, absolutely you, are the only you're ever going to be. And the only reason that my faith gets shaken is because of my flesh. I think about what could happen, the negativity, the things that could happen during surgery or even aftercare. Something, he could get infection. He could get, it could, deny, the metal in there could say, no, his body's not going to take this. But then I think, well, his knees, his big ass knees, which they had to retrofit them because he has tree trunks for legs. They're doing fine and dandy. He's better and he has a better quality of life. And I trust my husband. I trust him if this is what he wants to do at 71 years of age. Now, the reason they want to do the reverse shoulder surgery on him is because when they looked at the MRIs and the ultrasounds and stuff, they saw, because he is 71, that, what is the term, Wayne?
Apathy.
It's what?
Muscle atrophy.
It's muscle atrophy or something to that.
Yeah.
Atrophy, excuse me. Some of y'all know what this is because you've been through it. Again, demographics on this channel. We're older people. And there was a muscle up there in his shoulder that's become weakened. It cannot be strengthened up again. It's because of his age. And that's why they decided to do the reverse on him instead of doing the full primary shoulder surgery. If he'd have been 40, 50 years old, that muscle would have still been just as, you know what I'm saying? People who have abused pain medicine before sometimes have to take lots more than those who have not, says Donna Donald. And back to that, Donna Donald, when that cardiac nurse talked about that, in my mind, I was thinking, he's got to have a blocker when he comes out of surgery that's going to block all that because he has to stay overnight, right? But they said by the time he got home, because they said they would release him the next day at about noon, by the time he got home, that blocker would wear off. And she said, just be sure to tell your nurse to give him his pain meds before he leaves the hospital. In total, we're talking about 5 hours through the process, coming to the hospital, getting prepped, going 2 hours of surgery, then the aftercare, and then he'll stay over the night so that they can check him out. Jen from West Virginia says, the best advice I got was if you start to take pain meds, not for the pain, but because they make you feel more euphoric, then it's time to stop. You no longer need them. Well, I can tell you this, Gina from West Virginia, which is great advice. Thank you. My husband has never smoked, drank. He doesn't have any of that. in his mind. His idea of a good time is throwing a line out in the fishing or completing a project, whether it's a house or whatever. Leanne Forsberg says, "You got this, Mr. Wayne." Shemal says, "I just got here. Where are y'all, KJ?" We are down on Normandy Lake. We come here 1 week a month since what, March, Wayne?
Yeah.
Or was it April?
It was April.
It was April. We come 1 week with our RV. We're not far from home. We're about, what, 40 minutes from the house?
Yeah, something like that.
And we just come down here, take our boat down here and go fishing, stay a week here. The fun thing, I know y'all are going to think this is stupid, but this is life, is that I'm able to get the house cleaner to come in before we leave. So when I come home, the house looks immaculate. It ain't like the everyday life that OKJ leads, y'all. I'm just telling you now, we have a lived-in house. We could talk about life and how life is just lived in and all of that. Hi, Cook Goose. Aren't you in Florida anymore, Cook Goose? Susan Honecker says, "I truly care about you, dears. Prayers for you and yours." And I truly care about all of y'all. Folks, let me tell you something. When it comes to life, nothing is more important than the love that you share with others. That is the most important thing that you will ever do in your life, even if it's just moments of being able to share that in a grocery store or anything like that. Y'all, we have it inside of us. We have it inside of us. I don't know who's modding on here tonight, but I cannot ask any of the mods that are usually here to just pop in here. They've got life to live themselves. So if anyone is a mod, thank you. Moonlight View says, "Yes, it's not bad till about day 2. Had the nerve block myself." Now listen up, Wayne. Moonlight View's talking to us. The recirculating ice treatment works well too. X's and O's to you too. Moonlight View, we talked about that today actually in our consultation. Wayne had one of those coolers that pumps the cold water. You put ice in the chest. It was for his knee surgery. Okay. But they said you could take that pad that you put around the knee and put it up on the shoulder. That will help reduce swelling. The most important thing is that we got to look out for the first couple of days to make sure there's no infection. And I pray, and I hope the Rays will pray, that Wayne will get through this, the best that he can, basically. Kathy Burrell says, "Hi, KJ and the Rays. Wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving." Yes, this Thursday, Wayne and I will probably be hanging out here at the lake. My sons, they usually go to their other side of their grandparents. My mother's passed. Since my mother passed, the Rays know it's never been the same. That's life, folks. Ever since my mother passed, I haven't been the same. I don't want to even look at this whole situation with Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I know I have to. And a life thing that OKJ can share with you on that is Opie. Okay, Opie is coming to town here. I'm going to be shooting lives and recordings, meeting Opie on Sunday and bringing him home. And what's interesting about Opie and my mother years ago had a poodle and was the whole reason we decided to get a poodle. And what's interesting about it is when I picked Opie out, he had a little white tuft, and I want the Rays to go back on the community wall. There's a little white tuft in his red coat. And when I was sitting in consultation today, I showed a picture to that cardiac nurse. I said, look what we're bringing home on Sunday. She said, he has a white tuft. Do you know what that means when they have a white spot on their head? And I'm like, what? She said that because Opie had a little white spot on his head, or any dog or cat or any animal that you love, that is a kiss from an angel. And I just nearly broke down, y'all. I nearly broke down, and I was like, what angel would have kissed that puppy to bring it to me? And I want to believe that it was my mother. Tastefully Frugal says, my hubby has had elbow and shoulder surgery. He will be thankful for all your support. Blessings for Wayne and his recovery. The holidays are so hard for many. Yes, it is. And thank you so much for posting that, Tastefully Frugal. I'm sorry, y'all. I've had a long day. When we left the hospital, guess what OKJ got to do for the first time? And honey, how long's it been since I've been to a shopping mall?
I don't know.
Just take a guess.
2 or 3 years, I guess.
I haven't been to a shopping mall in 2 or 3 years, according to Wayne. We went to the Tanger outlets, where they have all the stores. And I was anxiety ridden. I was like, it wasn't about spending the money. It was about all these cars in the parking lot and all these people. And, you know, I live out in Bunland. I live out in Budapest. You know, I live out, the nearest store is 20 minutes away. And here I am walking and going to all these stores, y'all. I did some Christmas shopping at an actual outlet mall. I'm usually like online buying everything we ever need. I mean, I do go to the grocery store, but I haven't been shopping in years. He says 2 or 3. I think it's been longer than that. Beach Lady says, lost my mother 4 years ago and holidays are still hard. Hello, Kathy Mama Bear. We're talking about life, and that's about it. I mean, your life, my life, everyone's life on this channel is pivotal. It's important. Leanne Forsberg says, life goes on. We still love. Be strong, Angel. So I did. I went shopping. I went to several different stores. I bought some Christmas gifts for my sons. Wayne and I bought us both a fishing shirt. Those, those UV shirts at the H-U-K shop. We're looking forward to next spring, because we're fixing to have to put, put the boat up, winterize it. We're going to put the RV up. We're going to winterize it. And we're going to hunker down. We're going to hunker down, y'all, for winter. Are you going to hunker down for winter? Kathy Mama Bear, I got you and Mr. Tom something good. I told you before Christmas, you'll be receiving something. You know it and I know it. I've always and will forever mean what I say and say what I mean. And maybe you'll be a little bit surprised. Maybe it'll be something sweeter than you thought. Hold on, I gotta grab me a cigarette. This is life we're talking about here. Where's my cigarettes, honey?
I don't know. I don't smoke them.
You don't smoke them.
You don't.
Alright. What's going on with Kim Nix? My mom's on hospice. Okay. That is one thing since I've been on social media. Kim. That could have been something that could have happened with my mother. But somehow, some way, it just ended the way it did. The one thing I do know when it comes to life is death. We're all going to die. Every one of us are going to die. But it's what we did while we were alive. It's what we live. And I am positive that your mother has given lots of love. She's helped you develop love, to know what love is. A mother's love is eternal. It's beautiful, beautiful. Crowdsource Illumination says blessings to you and Wayne. Thank you. Kathy Mama Bear is talking to Harley Girl and says, I wish I could say it will get easier, but it just gets different. Love and hugs. And y'all, again, if there's any blipping on this live stream or I'm moving the freaking table, that's life, okay? Susan Honecker says, surely we'll join in with all the rays in prayer, believing God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Wayne will be feeling much better. I miss you. I guess that's what you meant to say. How sweet is that? Kathy Barilla says, Kim, praying your mom will have a peaceful transition. So sorry for the hard time you are going through. Y'all, that is life. That is showing your love. That is absolutely connecting. Y'all, years ago, I'm so old-fashioned. Wayne is so old-fashioned. You got to know people face to face and everything. This is what we have. A world inside of a world. But I promise you this. I absolutely am doing everything sincerely in my heart with all the love that God has given me to show all of you that life is so beautiful, even in those fleeting times when it's the end of it. Because just like that song, y'all, I forgot what it was. The song, it says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And on this earth, we're all going to have an ending. But there's going to be beginnings for all of us through our family and friends and people that we know that we've grown to love, who love us. Those people are going to move forward as well. And they're going to continue to share that love. And that, y'all, is awesome. It's beautiful. Kathy Mama Bear says, the friendships made on this channel are so special, and don't let anyone tell you that they are not real. We love and care for each other so deeply. And the Rays and others that don't consider themselves Rays, but are here that have their heart open and caring. Folks, where in the world does that come from? Where does that feeling of wanting to make someone feel better in the midst of their sorrow or their heartbreak? The empathy, the sympathy, whatever it is, that longing for love. Folks, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, no matter what we're talking about. I know through the comments on here that people are real to me. Not everyone, but 99% of the people that are here, they're real. They're speaking their truth. And truth really is love. And that's just the way I feel about it. Maybe you feel differently. But truth is sincerity in love. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that people are patient with me. They let me off the hook when I act kooky and silly and stupid, or I'm misunderstood, because it's through misunderstandings that people pass judgments over someone that would absolutely do anything at all to help someone else. Moonlight View says it very quite clearly, y'all. Love is the answer. There is no other answer to that. Love. Love. All my true friends live in the box, says Kathy Mama Bear. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? So we went shopping. What was it? How much time did we spend actually shopping, Wayne?
30 minutes.
30 minutes to an hour. Because I'm like, y'all, I've just lived so far out in nowhere. I'm like, get in, look for what I want. I'm not going to sit there and look at every single thing. And maybe I should, but I'm not a very materialistic person. I do love things, but I'm not going to sit there and just gawk over everything. I go in, I've got a plan that I've got to treat my sons the same way, but that they have different tastes. And I go to different stores. We went to Old Navy, American Eagle, went to where else, Wayne?
Yep, and Hook.
Gap. We went to Huck's. Um, and then what did we do, y'all? We got hungry. Okay, we got hungry. And then what was the name of that place?
Uh, Prince's Chicken.
Prince's Chicken.
Hot chicken.
Hot chicken. Prince's Hot Chicken. It was the original 1939 Nashville. It was in Nashville in 1939 or something. Well, anyway, we went into this place because I love chicken. Wayne loves chicken. We were hungry. We didn't want to go anywhere else. We were there. We went into this place. I got me 2 leg quarters, y'all. That's 2 thighs, 2 chicken legs. It's 2 leg quarters and some southern coleslaw. Wayne got a chicken sandwich with his was medium, mine was mild because I do love spicy food, but I just wasn't sure what their idea of spicy was, so I went with the mild. He got him some potato salad, and he had a little side of coleslaw, and we eat the hell out of it, y'all. It was some good ass stuff. I'm talking about I dipped that damn crispy ass chicken in some of that damn ranch dressing. It was damn killer, y'all. I enjoyed it. We talked to the manager there, explained we'd never been to one, that it was delicious and all that. We left there, got on the interstate, came back here to the RV and all of that. And during that time, I put on the community wall that picture of Opie, because I'm telling y'all, I'm no freaking damn cinematographer or camera woman or anything like that. I do love art. I've done art and will continue to do art. But it's like, I'm going to let the rays see me actually, even if it's stupid and corny and cheesy as hell. We are going Sunday to pick up Opie, a miniature poodle. He's just now been weaned. He's what? How old was he, Wayne? How old is he going to be? He's like 8 weeks old, y'all. And this AKC, American Kennel Club breeder, is going to meet us in Nashville at her other house. And we're going to pick him up, and I'm going to shoot the damn hell out of either a live... I know I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to do some recordings, because life does matter. And it's not to rub in the fact that I've got a poodle. It's about the love. It's about the love that we are wanting to give this little puppy. And I appreciate all the people online that saw that the most recent picture of him and said all those beautiful things, along with the other picture coming soon, of Opie. I just come up with Opie Boy, and I won't give the last name because I need a little privacy. But it's Opie Boy in our last name, and that's going to be on his AKC paperwork, and y'all go back and look on the community wall. He's got the little weed hanging out of his mouth like a straw. It's almost like little Opie Taylor of Andy Griffith, y'all. I told Wayne we're going to pour every bit of our love for him. We're going to do it to it. It's going to be awesome. I Live for Now says so excited to see that. Y'all, it's going to be real time. You know me. You know how damn... You know me. It's going to be real. You know it's going to be real. And you know what my hope is? That for someone watching, that something just kind of turns a little bit. It might not even be about loving a puppy or nothing. It could be something else in your life that I don't have to know about. Nobody has to know about. And that's how much faith I have. That's how much faith I have to share my genuine, truthful, sincere life with people, and let's just see what happens. And no one has to tell me it's done anything. I have faith to believe that since day one, when I opened the channel, when I was falling over my face, and to today, when I still fall on my face, that something good comes out of it, because I know that if I'm real, if I'm sincere, if I love, if I care, that there will be good come out of it. Kim Nick says puppies and babies are the best. I've already, y'all, I bought a freaking car seat for the puppy. It's one of them puppy car seats. It's not like they're strapped in like a human baby, but it's like a square little container that goes up a little way where they can't jump over in there, and then that thing is strapped in and everything. It's black and it has little white doggy bones. It's gonna be awesome. KKB says, I just got an 8-week-old puppy a few weeks ago. If you need any training tips, let me know. It's like having a baby. Oh, I've already bought a great big box of puppy pads. You know, it's nothing to all you cat lovers out there. I've got 5 cats. Y'all know that old KJ loves her cats, right? That's a whole different thing right there. How is the cat's going to deal with Opie, right? How are they going to be able to get along? I know I can, hopefully, I believe 99%, I believe that because he's around the cats, he'll get used to the cats and everything will be all right. But I don't know about the cats. I hope the cats can put up with him. It just depends on his demeanor and personality. And I haven't even gotten a full throttle of that. She's done everything. The breeder has done everything she can to try to bring out his personality. She has sent little vids of him taking away a stick from its sister or brother and stuff like that. But I'm just, y'all, I'm doing this by the seat of my pants. In terms of having him, he's my Christmas present from Wayne, and you know, I just hope I can. I tell Wayne, I said, I just hope Opie loves us, and I hope that we can really be more patient and really understanding. Donna Donald says the cats will hiss for a minute. The puppy may chase them. They will slap him and teach him. I can see my cats now. Get off of me. Go away. You know, I know all my cats. Was it Tylee, Chi-Chi, Miss Kitty, Boogie, and Midnight? That's 5 cats. You know, they don't stay in the house. They come in the house anytime they want, and there's food in there and water in there. But they love to be outside, whether in the garage or in the sheds. They just love it. They could come in if they wanted and stay the night if they wanted, but Sheba says smelling puppy breath is like crack to me. We don't need any greenies, Sheba. We don't need to make sure that little Opie doesn't have bad breath. I guarantee you, Wayne and I probably got badder breath than that little puppy. Liam Forsberg says he will love you and joy. They grow quickly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I absolutely do. Michelle Flanagan says Opie is going to love y'all forever unconditionally. Oh, Michelle Flanagan. Oh, y'all. Opie's coming home on Sunday. I can't believe it. Oh, my goodness. And then Wayne's having surgery on the 6th. That's life, y'all. But Wayne's got to be at home. They said he can't drive for 6 weeks, so he's already talked to his brother, and his brother's going to basically escort him around to job site to job site to job site. I said, "You are not." He thought before the nurse got a hold of his ass, he thought he was going to be okay in about a week. I said, "The hell with that." I said, "You need to listen to her." I even called him out in the middle of that conference in front of all those people. I said it very respectfully. I said, "Would you please tell Wayne that he can't drive after a week?" And she just laid into it very professionally and very kindly. It was so funny. Yes, Michelle Flanagan. This Sunday, I'm going to be shooting vids, so be looking at those until we get to the live feature where I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have to, I want to get, y'all, I want to get the essence of me actually being able to pick him up and hold him because she has been so good about all the pictures and vids leading up to us meeting and everything. And I want to make sure to do it and do it real. And people might say, "Well, KJ, how can it be real if you know a live stream's on?" Y'all, do you think I'm going to give a rat's ass what anyone on here's thinking in that moment when that dog comes to me? I'm going to be real can be, hopefully. I'm going to be like, "Whoa." And he might just run the other way. He might like, "Look at that face. Look at KJ. She's so scary." Look at, he might run back to the breeder. I don't know. Or he might run straight to Wayne. Who knows? Wayne is so good with the pets. He is. I Live for Now says, "Mr. Wayne sounds exactly like my husband, who is also in construction." Well, there you go. Did you hear that, Mr. Wayne?
Yep, I did.
Are you going to drive for 6 weeks?
Mm. Mm.
You better just listen, because if you don't, you know what I said. Yeah, I told him today. I said, "You don't listen to me." He doesn't. He doesn't listen to me. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. And I told him, I said, "If you don't listen to me when you're home recuperating from that shoulder surgery," I said, "I'll leave and go get a hotel room." He knows I don't mean it, but he understands the meaning behind what I'm saying to him. Because I'm telling y'all, he's going to be very well taken care of by OKJ. Kathy Mama Bear says, "Mr. Tom didn't want a dog, so we got a dog." Now they're best buds. There you go. Did you hear that, Wayne?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, Jay says the MRI for my shoulder is the day after Thanksgiving. So they're considering doing shoulder surgery on you, Jet Set Jay. Is that what you're saying? Michelle Flanagan says, "My hubby said no dogs, so we have 3.
It's like me and the cats, ain't it?
I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, y'all are schooling. You're schooling Mr. Wayne right now. Shema says, "Get something from the breeder that smells like their house. It'll make him more secure in the transition. Smell is everything to a dog." You know, I will take that advice, but at the same time, I do want Opie to start, looking at us as. I understand why you're doing it, because he's used to being with his. That's the big thing, y'all. I already understand this. He's used to being around his brothers and sisters. He was a litter of 6. And he's used to being around his brothers and sisters. And it's not going to be fun. And we've got to crate train him and all of that. And it's not going to be pleasant. But we're going to try to make it as pleasant as possible. If anyone thinks that OKJ's just going to take that puppy and put it up in the bed with us the first few nights, you got another thing coming. We've got to show some scheduling and discipline on that puppy. Trust me, I've researched it. Jet Set J says, don't know if it's the rotator cuff or what yet. Well, I'll be praying for you, Jet Set J. Maybe everything will work out. Maybe they won't have to do anything. But either way, it really comes down to a better quality of life. Beach Lady says, I'm still putting off my shoulder issues. Have had too many surgeries. Well, Beach Lady, you know your own body. You know when it's really starting to bother you that you're putting it off. There's a reason you're feeling that way, right? Um, Always put yourself first in humble and good and self-care ways. You know yourself better than anyone else, and you've got to take care of yourself. Longevity, that's what you need to shoot for. Be it a better quality of life. That's what you need to shoot for. And however that can happen for you, you've got to make those decisions, you know? Michelle Flanagan says smell is the most important thing to a dog, I believe. Well, Michelle Flanagan, uh I don't have much body odor, but I know what you're saying. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to get a smile out of you, right? That's what I was trying to do. Donna Donald, he is a miniature poodle. He's not a toy poodle. Toy poodles are smaller than a miniature. Probably, let me see. I'm going to try to do it in here. Probably like that. A toy poodle would be like the size of a Westie. That's what a toy poodle would be the size of, unless it's a great big West. Some of these Westie puppies come out big, but in terms of height, uh, Opie won't. He'll have little long legs, but he won't be a toy poodle. He'll be a miniature poodle, probably between 12 to 15 inches, and all of that. Oh, y'all, KKB says the first 2 months is hard. I slept in the floor with mine instead of the crate. Well, I'll tell you what, KKB, I will love Opie with all my heart, but I just don't see myself doing that. Um, I'm a disciplined, old-fashioned girl. I would hate to hear him whine in his kennel, but folks, just that you can only do so much. I mean, and some people are different about it. I'm going to be very patient, and I'm going to do what I'm going to probably go above and beyond, but I'm absolutely going to put in that puppy a schedule. That's a form of love, to be able to put them on a schedule. As soon as I get up in the morning before I have coffee, y'all, that's love. That will be love, that I will get up and walk down the hallway half dead and half awake, and I will go straight to that kennel and take him out. Whether he goes to the bathroom or not, I'm still going to stand out there. I don't care if it's 30 degrees outside, and bring him back. I'm going to make sure that I have those schedules down. For all you cat lovers, you understand what I'm talking about. I've done very well on my 5 cats. And yes, cats are different than dogs, but to be able to train a cat is so much harder than training a dog. Dogs are more, they don't think as sharply, in my opinion, and I might be wrong. A cat is very laser focused on certain things, like opening doors and knowing that a cat can hear you open the refrigerator door, and that a cat can hear you take a little saucer of milk and put it in, and it sits on the glass thing in the microwave, and as soon as it goes down, it makes a clank. The cat knows they're going to get it. Those kind of scheduling things. Any other time, I'm like, go at it. Go at it. Be who you are, cat. Do whatever you want. But there are schedules. And that, to me, is a form of love. Kathy Mama Bear says, good luck with the crate training. It lasted about 3 weeks with Mr. Frodo, and the last 12 years he has slept with us. Are you trying to tell me something, Kathy? Am I going to fall to mush? Is that what life is going to throw at me? When I hold that little red miniature poodle with the little white tuft that's like a kiss from an angel sent straight to Wayne and I, am I going to just fall apart and just forget all about it? Maybe.
Probably.
Jet Set Jay says, thank you so much, K-Day. I'm 70 now and don't want surgery. And let me just talk to you, life, okay, Jet Set Jay? For the last, I don't know, 5 years. Now stop and think about this, Jet Set Jay. Wayne's talked about having shoulder surgery, and I haven't talked him out of it. I said, you do what you want to do with your body, but I never was like, I knew that I could say, yes, Wayne, let's go do it now, or let's get it scheduled, or whatever. And I knew that he would have done it. I was scared, but I also trusted that my husband knew his own body. Yes, he's waited till he's 71. Yes, they've told him that his muscle up there is a 7. You know how you lose muscle mass when you're older. But he wants that quality of life. He has that positive attitude. And you can too, Jet Set J. You can say, this is what I want. I know with a positive attitude that I can accomplish this, that I can have a better quality of life. Or you can look at the other side of it and you can let fear rule you. Let me tell you this, Jet Set J. Perfect love. Love for yourself in the right way. Any love casts out fear. When you get to a place when you're not fearful, oh, I'm too old, I'll just live with it. When you get to that place, Jet Set J, when you rise above and say, you know what? I deserve a better quality. It doesn't matter my age. Folks, let me tell you what, I'm 53 years old. Wayne is 71 and he's in better shape than me. Maybe it's because of these or every damn thing else. Who knows? But I'm living my life. And I make mistakes. And I can do better. And awareness is half the battle. And I'm going to do what I can to make that better for myself. It might take a little time because, y'all, let's just get real here about life. The flesh is so damn powerful. And the question really is for me, is my spiritual life more powerful than that? And spiritual life doesn't necessarily mean is my faith stronger than that. It just means the whole tamale of my spiritual life. And some of y'all don't even have anything to do with what the word spiritual life means. So you have to look at your life and what it can and cannot be and decide for yourself what's best for you. And if you feel 100% about that feeling, then you go for it. If there's a little sitting on the fence and you feel wobbly, then you need to wait. It's a lot like an airplane, like a jet airliner, right? Just hear me on this, please. It's important. A jet airliner, this is fact. They're above the clouds. They're waiting. It's not like they go from one place and just land into another airport. They have to sit above the clouds and wait for clearance, okay? They don't just get to shoot down there and land. They got to wait for their clearance. And it's a lot like life. Sometimes you're having to wait above them clouds for what, y'all? For what? For the okay to land. To land wherever you're going to land on a decision of your life. And it's okay to wait. And if you're fearful that waiting is causing you to not have the best life that you can have, and if you're having those thoughts, then that's not waiting, is it? Waiting is being above those clouds and knowing I'm not ready to make that decision and feeling okay about that. And just waiting above the clouds in order to land on a decision in your life. It's really that simple. And people want to screw it all up. And I'm here, y'all. It's about the timing, right? Oh, the timing. I should have done this. I should have done that. Y'all, look at me. I'm 53 years of age. I could have been a better person 20 years ago. And I'm not saying I'm a good person now. I'm just saying I'm okay with myself. Okay? I'm okay with myself. And I trust myself. I do. And you should be able to trust yourself because, folks, you really do know yourself better than you ever can imagine. Kathy Moliver says, we don't have a fenced yard, so it is either walk the dog or let him be a puppy pad dog. Of course, he picked right in front of the dishwasher for his pad spot. And there's been several times, Kathy, where we let the cats in and we forgot to let them out. And I'm telling you, they go right to the front door, right in front of the front door. We don't have litter boxes in our house. We've got too much property for them to have all natural, whatever they want. I mean, shoot. They got their world is a litter box outside in our yard. But isn't that interesting how that happens? They find that place where they're like, and they ain't gonna do it near their freaking dog dish or their cat dish or whatever. They're not gonna shit or piss near their food and water. They're gonna find some area, you know? Shemo says, I love how KJ can talk to us like this with Wayne sitting right there. Wayne, do you have any advice for anyone that is on the fence about doing something better for them medically and they know that they can put it off if they want or they can move forward with it? Is there any advice that you would like to give any of these beautiful people on here?
Any advice?
Yeah.
Don't put it off too long.
He says don't put it off too long. And here he is, 71 years old, fixing to have shoulder surgery. Yeah. Are you saying you put it off too long, Wayne?
I pushed it to the limit.
He said he pushed it to the limit, y'all. Do you feel okay with it?
Oh, yeah, I feel fine. Absolutely.
Nothing is more important than your being, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Those things are so important if you truly love. If you truly love, right, you're going to take care of yourself because you want to do what? You want to be good for other people. You want to set the table, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. You want to set the table so that if people come to the table and see what you have to offer and what you can do to help their life, even in the smallest way. The best thing you can do is be true to yourself and know that if you're doing that, you're demonstrating to them that you trust them to handle their own life. Think about that. Would you want someone to want to, oh, I want to help you, I love you so much and everything, so much so that you felt like uh, do you not have faith in me? That I care about myself enough to handle this? Come on, y'all. It's common sense. It's common sense. Beach Lady says, when the pain becomes too much, then it's time to do the surgery. That's how I do it anyway. And I'll have to agree with that, Beach Lady.
Yep.
Uh,
She's right.
and Wayne is agreeing as well. He's gone too long. He absolutely has grinned and bared it for too long. And he's never taken any kind of, he might have taken some Tylenol or Aleve or Advil or something like that over the years, but never, I mean, he could have, if they took pictures of this crap, man, we're talking bone on bone. He could have went up there to the hospital or this doctor and said, you know, it's hurting so bad, like he felt like it was, and they could have damn shelled out the freaking damn opioids or whatever to him. But he's grinned and bared it, and he's gotten to that point where he's willing to do that. He's willing to. I always told him for years, it's your body, you do. Maybe I should have, years ago, said, Wayne, let's do this now. Because if I'd have done that, then that muscle up there that's got a trophy or a apatry or whatever, however you say it, you know what I'm talking about. It's where the muscle's not going to strengthen. It's just age related. If I'd have dang really encouraged him years ago, but I couldn't do that because it was his body, and I won't lie to you, I'm looking at you. I was fearful. I'd heard too much about how these shoulder surgeries go. But then again, he showed me out about the knee surgeries. He had both knees replaced, and he's in better quality of life than he's ever been. Jay says, I don't take any pain medicine either, only aspirins. All those pain medications make me so sick. Moonlight View says, and take the meds. That way your body can relax and mend. Yes, Moonlight View. And they told him today that they were going to give him antibiotics before the surgery and after the surgery to make sure that no infection would set up as well. So we're not just talking about pain relief. We're talking about a possible rejection of the metal and screws and all of that in his arm. I mean, that could happen, but he took to his knees really well and never had a single problem in them. So I'm just thankful for that. Beach Lady says pain meds just mask it. Doesn't really take the pain away. And you're correct, Beach Lady. And in fact, when you take the pain medicine, you know, people will disagree with that, but I don't, where they say it helps, right? It doesn't make them feel good. It just keeps it from hurting, right? But the problem is we have these natural human endorphins and things that get depleted because of it. And when you don't take it, after you've taken it a while or whatever, it's like severe, severe pain because your body can't react to it. So, Mississippi Mud Pie says if he has any dental surgery, they will need to give antibiotics before and after. And yep, Mississippi Mud Pie,
that's in our paperwork.
Yeah, that was in our paperwork. In fact, they said that from now on, after he has this surgery, that he will have to, if he has any dental issues, he has to let them know, the dentist know, you know, that he's had that done and everything. It's really wild how your mouth, the dental stuff in your mouth, is connected to everything in your body. I know that many of y'all can understand. They'll always ask that question about dental, you know, stuff and all of that. Donna says, my ex's father was an orthopedic surgeon, knee specialty. His own wife would never get her knees fixed. She is in a wheelchair now. Go figure. Wow. Wow. Yes, Kim Nix, great advice. We got that in the paperwork, by the way. They told Wayne that he needed to start taking a stool softener before coming to surgery. 12 hours before his surgery, he can't eat.
Days.
For what?
2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days before the surgery, stool softener. And then after the surgery, he can't eat 12 hours before the surgery. And then after the surgery, they're saying there's a certain amount, I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 teaspoons or something, 2 or 3 times a day of milk of magnesia to keep him from getting constipated, because constipation could actually cause infection in his shoulder. Could you imagine that? And that he needs to stay regular, and the opioids will constipate you. So great point there, Kim Nix. Wayne, Donna Donald says that I need to get you some prunes.
That works good. Prunes and apples.
He says prunes and apples, Donna. Kathy Mama Bear says Miralax is a lifesaver.
Yeah, that's mentioned in our paperwork too.
That's in the paperwork. Y'all are just Johnny on the spot. All of y'all. Jason says almost needed a jackhammer after taking pain medicine after surgery a few years ago. Oh, Lord, I can imagine. And I want to thank all the mods on here today. I apologize. Y'all know I show up and how it is with me. Y'all know how it is. But you know what? I can't think of a better place to be than with all of y'all going through life, y'all. Think about, some of y'all have been here for almost 5 years. Y'all know the shit old KJ's been through. You know it. It might not be nothing compared to what you've been through, but you have been compassionate and loving and caring, and life is so much more beautiful because of all of y'all in my life. This world inside of a world that I will cherish for always and forever. Kathy wanted Jet Set J to know that she was accidentally timed out, so sorry. Y'all, Kathy Mama Bear is the best of the best, but sometimes shit happens. That's life, right? I appreciate y'all understanding all of that. Donna Donald, you have been such an inspiration. The fact that your mother is an inspiration, and the fact that you are such a wonderful, caring caregiver. You know, that's one thing I want to bring up about all these instructions. Your caregiver, in terms of what we had to have our consultation today, there were veterans over there today sitting at that consultation that has no one. And it's a blessing for all of you that are caregivers out there. Your hearts are pure and beautiful and innocent and loving. And I'm so proud to say that there are people out here in the world that care for others. And you think, oh, well, that's my mother. Of course I'm going to love and care for my mother. Let me tell you, it takes a special person to give. And you're the best of the best, Donna Donald. Don't you ever forget that. You poured your whole heart and life out for your mother, and that is an inspiration to OKJ. Jamal Holden says, are you a chill guy? Well, that was erased on the moderator. First of all, I'm a woman. I'm 53 years old, and I'm all woman. And, it is what it is, right? Susan Hodeker says, I found that rum knocks pain out better than anything. There you go, Susan. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Stacy Santa Maria says, happy to catch a live. So nice to have friends and support. Oh, definitely, Stacy Santa Maria. We're all real people. Everyday people doing what, y'all? We're living life. We're living life. And I don't know about y'all, but people can judge me all they damn well want. I know that I'm living my life to the best of my ability, and maybe it's not enough. And maybe I need some schooling on how to be around other people and live this freaking damn world. But I'm going to continue to be who I am. Because you know why? Because when you are yourself, that's where you're going to find inner peace. If everybody is against you, if everyone's making fun of you, if everyone's turning and rejecting you, and you're being yourself, that's the most inner peace you're ever going to find, because you know what? You can be whatever anybody wants you to be, and you're not going to find peace. You're not going to, because you're not being yourself. And make no mistake, no matter who you are, as long as you're being yourself, you are of value, you are good, you're special, you're loved. And that's what this world needs. This world needs people to finally say, you know what? I am tired of the bullshit. I want to be myself. And if it takes me having to figure that out over time, fine. But I ain't gonna freaking walk your damn tap dance bullshit. Kathy Mama Bear says, you make life fun, KJ. You have never judged or listened to the negative people, what negative people have said. I love you so much. I love you. I love everyone on here who absolutely is on this channel, whether they agree, disagree with me. Y'all, I'm just an old country girl. There ain't nothing. What the hell? Nothing. Nothing special or nothing. I'm just here. I'm here talking to you. Look at this face. Do you see a stitch of makeup? Do you see that I've done shit with my hair? Do you even know that it doesn't matter about how you look? It's what you have in here, in your heart. That's what's most important. And nobody can take that away from you. And if people want to reject you for being real and truthful and honest, and they want to reject you or make fun of you, then all you can do is look at that and say, this is the world. This is what I'm up against. And when something is up against me, do I fight back? No. I live in my own inner peace of being myself. That's where inner peace really is, folks. Make no mistake. And that's what I have found with many of y'all on this channel. Y'all are the best of the best. According to what, right? According to the world? No. According to me? No. According to the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is everybody on this channel has done the best to their ability to be who they are, and they're not afraid and they're not scared to be themselves. They have a safe place to come, and I want to be there for all of y'all because y'all been there for me. You think that this doesn't feel safe for me? Y'all, think about that. Oh, KJ wouldn't be here if I didn't feel safe. How long in my life did I feel like nobody gave a rat's ass, or the rejection, and I've had it in spades. I've had it all my life. I've had terrible things happen. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was a safe place. Kathy Mama Bear says, I am who I am. Take it or leave it. Believe what you want, but I know who I am and what I stand for. I couldn't have said that better. And why did Kathy Mama Bear say that? She didn't have to. She could have said anything she wanted to say. She didn't have to say that. That's profound. And you are profound. You are you. And I love that about you. And I hope all of y'all will see OKJ picking up Opie on Sunday, knowing that I do have a life. And it's not all that. It's just not, y'all. We get to do a little here and there. But we have our struggles. We have our fears that we have to overcome. We have our problems and things that I wish weren't there. But life isn't perfect. Life is exactly who you are to yourself and who I am to myself, you know? I live for now. When I think about everything that you've contributed in this world aside of a world, to this channel, do you not understand that you inspire me? Maybe this is just a mirror. Not that we're anything alike, but that maybe what is alike is that people are just trying to be sincere and honest because they know that being sincere and honest is really the only way to go when it comes to peace of mind. It's the only way to go. It's the only route, in my opinion. I believe it to be truth, but it is an opinion, and other people might disagree, and that's okay too, because I've learned, things that I believed for a long time and everything. Some people over time have really contributed to make me see things just a little bit differently and for the better. So it's not about groupthink. It's when people see things through their own eyes and they might be totally opposite of one another that truth really does reveal itself. So thank y'all so much. I don't know how much of the blipping on this live stream there was, but y'all been awesome as usual. Kathy, thank you for being here. I live for now. Thank you for your modding and all your comments, and thank you all of y'all for everything that y'all have ever done for me, because I can't guarantee when I will be on this channel, in this world, inside of a world. I cannot. I want to say that, I've got a set schedule. Y'all think OKJ has a set schedule? Right now, we've got a shoulder surgery scheduled, and we have a new baby puppy coming on Sunday. So those are the schedules that I'm having to deal with right now. But I love you all. Christy Boutique says, I just cut 10 inches off my hair yesterday. First time in my life at 54. I didn't wonder, care, or ask anyone their opinion or what I wanted to do. Isn't that just awesome? Hi, Trace on the case. You're the best. Sugar Magnolia, this is a safe place. We've been through so much together the past 5 years. I love y'all so much, especially you, my hometown sister. I love you too, Sugar Magnolia. Y'all been so good to me. I don't deserve it, but I just thank God that y'all have given me just any of your precious time. It's meant so much to me. In all of my failings and all of my stupidity and ignorance and kookiness and everything else, y'all see the best in people. And I love that about you. I really do. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here, hang out a little bit with Wayne. We got to get up early to go fishing. I'll put some pictures on the community. Well, I know y'all really want to see OKJ catching these big old fish, right? So with that said, Liam Forsberg, Sugar Magnolia, Trace on the case, Kathy, Mama Bear, as always, Christy's Boutique, Susan Honecker, I Live for Now, Beach Lady, Stacy Santa Maria, Southern Charm Outdoors, Donna Donald, I love you, girl, Lynn Forsberg, I don't know if I said that, and all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for having a good amount of patience with me and loving me, because I love you with all my heart. And we'll get back together real soon. Thank y'all so much for everything. And don't forget, we're going to always get a little justice through understanding. You can be damn sure of it. But with justice and understanding comes life. Keep living it and keep on looking.